Hello vinyl community, this is Tommy and welcome to another musical adventure. Today we are in Huntsville, Alabama. As you can tell, I've got my mask ready and we are going to go to Vertical House Records. It's just behind me there and we're going to check it out and see what they've got. It's one of the few stores that's open that's not doing curbside pickup, and so I'm actually going to be able to go in and flip and maybe find something, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. So looking forward to sharing Vertical House Records with you guys, and follow me and we'll see what we can find. All right, we are at Vertical House Records, and this is in Huntsville, Alabama. This is their card, their address. They recently moved. This is a what they call the low mill, and what they've done is they've converted this old factory into a shopping space and an art space. They used to be further up there on the ramp, and now they've moved down here. Again, here is the address and the phone number and how to get in touch. They do ship, so if you see something in this video that you want to order, give them a call and tell them what you want and tell them I sent you. So there you go. Let's go inside and see what we can find. They have various stereo equipment, so if you need to upgrade your system, new and used, speakers and turntables, and racks and racks and racks. If 45s are your thing, they've got them in droves. You can dig forever for those of you that are into the whole 45 game. Great 45 rack here. As you can tell, lots of 45s. Used CDs for your perusal to enjoy. It's a little bit of everything for you. If dollar bin digging is your thing, crates and crates of dollar bin. No record store is worth looking at without the trusty old new arrivals bin. The back of the store is what I would call the holy moly wall. Beetle Brad mentioned this on a recent video, so I wanted to show it. Looks like it's a first press and rare copy, 225 bucks. It could be yours. Like I said, there is the Raconteurs, the Vault edition that came out, and that's everything. Of course, the glare a little bit, but you can see that is the holy moly wall. So maybe you can pause and zoom in and see if there's anything that you might want. And not to mention bins and bins and bins of records. So you can spend some time in here digging around. Okay, so now I'm back in my music bunker, in my music room, and wanted to share with you guys what I picked up while at Vertical House Records in Huntsville, and didn't want to pass up the opportunity. I don't think any trip to a music store or a video about a music store would be really complete without the follow-up to see what I got. The main thing that I was after was the new Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit Reunions album. Now, I have to admit, I slept on the cream dreamsicle colored vinyl that came out, and I didn't pre-order it, so I'm a bad fan. But this is an album I've been looking forward to. Was really glad to get. And so this is the standard black edition, but it does have the download card with it, which is one of the things I was after. But that's really, you know, the colored vinyl. Would have liked to have had it, but like I said, it's my fault. I slept on it. I didn't do my part, but I did get this one and was glad to do so. You may have noticed on his Holy Moly wall, and I have to say the Holy Moly wall is, I kind of give credit to that to Noble Records, Dylan at Noble Records, his store, and he's always posting the Holy Moly wall, and I think that's a good description. So I referred to that in the video, but wanted to make sure that that I gave credit where credit's due. But you may have noticed this on his Holy Moly wall, the Blues Magoos Psychedelic Lollipop. Grab this. It's a stereo copy of this album. Like I said, I haven't even taken these out of the packaging yet, so they're just fresh off of the trip. And so just showing them to you as they are. The next one that I want to show you guys, and let me pull the sticker out of here. I got a nifty Vertical House sticker for my room. Was the Charlie Patton Complete Recorded Works Volume 3. This is a Third Man Records release. I've got the first 2 volumes, and he had a used copy of this in his new arrivals bin, so I wanted to make sure to go ahead and get it. It's just kind of to help with the collection. He had quite a few Merle Haggard albums in his stack, and this is one I didn't have. This is 501 Blues. This is one that was on the Epic, so I'm thinking this is 80s, probably mid to late 80s is my guess on this. I'll tell you, though, I am a fan, and I'm trying to look at a date here. I'm thinking, is it 89, 84, 89? Either way, I'm a big fan of Haggard's period around this. There was some really good stuff, and I'm trying to think what would there be a recognizable hit on this album. I don't think there is. Either way, I'm looking forward to spinning this. It's a good clean copy, and I like the Hag stuff from this period. And a couple things following up on my Big Star video, and just trying to round out some releases from that. The Alex Chilton, this is free again, the 1970 sessions. This was previously released as 1970 on CD back in the 90s. This is on Omnivore Records, and so this stuff I've had on CD, so I've heard this stuff before. But this is sort of the gap between Big Star and the box tops. As a matter of fact, you probably see from the hype sticker there that this is the recording sessions he was making between then. So it kind of, you know, if you're familiar with the box tops and working your way to Big Star, this is kind of bridges that gap. And another Alex Chilton release, which I never had on vinyl. This is Like Flies on Sherbert. As I explained in my Big Star video, this is a record that to me is, I call it Big Star's fourth. I mean, Big Star's third, kind of a wacky mess. This is produced by Alex and Jim Dickinson. If Big Star's third is loose and kind of crazy sounding, this takes it even another step further. As you can see, I'll show you the credits there, featuring Lisa Aldridge, Lee Baker, quite a few folks. Jim Dickinson's on this. Sid Selvage. This is got a 2010 copyright date, Vinyl Lovers. This was made in Germany, the record, Last Call Records. So not sure about the quality of the pressing. I can attest to the quality of the recordings, and these are not the best high quality recordings. So fidelity probably isn't going to be an issue here. But just to have a vinyl copy of this album, even though it is a repress, you know, something to have. And as a bonus for you guys, just to make the video that much longer, when I got home, I had a package waiting for me from Third Man Records. And so I figured I'd unbox it right here on video for you guys and share with you the contents of this. I know what it is, so I'll leave you suspended here as I pull this open. Third Man, you've seen me do a few unboxing videos on here. Those of you that have followed the channel have seen, and I'm always talking about how great the quality of the packaging is for Third Man. They really package the vinyl really well in these nice mailers. But this is the brand new album from Brendan Benson, Dear Life. Those of you who know Brendan as a solo artist, but also as a member of the Raconteurs, he just released this. This is a brand new solo album. Really good songwriter, really good stuff. And so I have not heard this album yet, but I'm a big fan of Brendan Benson's. Have liked everything he's done so far, and so I'm looking forward to spinning this one as well from Third Man Records. New Brendan Benson, Dear Life. And so that concludes our visit to Vertical House Records in Huntsville, Alabama. And one more time for you guys, here is the card. This is the address, the phone number, and everything. This is the best way to get in touch with Vertical House. I know they're on Facebook. You can follow them there. And so really cool to do that. I did, as you could tell, wore the mask, practiced social distancing. I will say that he had gloves available for people, as well as disinfectant, hand sanitizer. So, to add to the safety, when you go there, all the precautions are there to make the record shopping, buying experience even better. And I'm not going to get political about this or anything. I think everyone should stay safe. Everyone should use precaution, and everyone should do their part and be very very careful about what they're doing. And the main thing is the safety of other people as well. And so I think that wearing the mask, making sure that you're protecting yourself as well as those around you is very important. And there's several record stores, and I've talked to a few different ones about their plans to reopen. Some are doing curbside. Some have chosen to open, but for the sake of their own business, to stay alive. And so I applaud that. I think that I hope that our record stores are here when all of this kind of settles down. And so, having said that, I think that, again, I think the record stores should be able to take whatever precautions they feel necessary. And I hope that some of you are able to get out and shop again very soon, and that you're comfortable enough to do that, and your stores are there protecting you as well. And so I'm glad to take you on this adventure. I hope there will be some more coming up, and that's kind of what this channel's about. Subscribe down below, hit the little bell, get notified when new content is up. I love the comments you guys give, so feel free to comment down there, and I'll try to interact with you guys. Hit the like button if you're so inclined, and appreciate everyone watching. And we'll see you next time here on Tommy's Musical Adventures. Save the Texas Prairie Chicken.